And that's why it's been so awesome watching your journey and like, you know, now Cobra Kai, Vice, Magnum PI, Hawaii Five-0 is something recent too, right? Like what's
Magnum was recent. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Hawaii Five-0 was a few years ago.
But what's been some of your favorite experiences now that you're booking and building this amazing career?
Thank you. It's been really exciting. It's in a labor and a passion, all love. Well, the two that you just talked about, shooting in Hawaii, both Hawaii Five-0 a few years ago, and then just recently, a few months ago, season 5 of Magnum PI.
Wow.
That's the dream, man. Like I got to figure out how to do that every year.
Yeah.
And so I love those shows. So many people watch those shows too, that it's fun and TV moves fast. And so you have to have the character, but also know what your job is when you show up to be flexible and to serve the story. Mm-hmm. So I've loved working on those. You also mentioned Vice. So Vice was a pivotal moment for me. Some people may have seen it. It was nominated in a couple categories for Academy Awards.
Yeah.
And it directed by Adam McKay, who's one of my
Legendary
artistic director idols. And I just remember that was 2017. And so I had been in acting class for 4 years and learning all of the things that Aaron and all my teachers, Shannon, Gunner, all you know who you are, had been preparing me for being on set. And then I showed up for my first day on Vice, and I was in a scene with Amy Adams, and it was just me and her. And there was, 40 crew, 40, 50 extras, all those people. And then Adam walks in, you meet him for the first time. He shakes my hand and kind of looks at the set. And Amy gets out of the car, walks in, we all shake hands. And I remember he just looked around. He goes, all right, let's see what you want to do. And that was it. That was like a moment for me, because all of a sudden, Adam McKay, this guy that I, have looked up to for so long, he wanted me to do my job.
Wow.
And everybody's watching, they're going to see what you want to do. And then they set up the camera based on that. Of course, then he says, okay, I think this is the blocking, whatever. But Aaron had really prepared me that moment was going to come.
Damn.
And in that scene with Amy Adams, I was in control in the beginning.
Yeah.
4 years acting class. Here you are, Adam McKay movie,
Yes.
With Amy Adams. And that was a wonderful moment for me.
Yeah, just the art of collaboration, and to see that, you get with one of the biggest directors of all time.
Yeah.
And he throws you the keys to see what you want to do first, and then be able to manipulate it from that. That's what a huge lesson, man. What a great experience.
It was so great. And, small scene, obviously huge for me, but being part of the movie was a big deal. And then again, going back to the preparation. So another neat thing that happened was I had researched the call sign nicknames that they used for both the wife, Lynn Chaney and Dick Cheney. And if you watch the movie, when we're walking out, her nickname or her call sign was Author, because she was an author, and Dick Cheney was Angler because he was a fisher. Mm-hmm. So Author and Angler, those were the two names. And I used that name, and I said something. I improv the line when we're walking out, and Adam kept it in the movie.
Yeah.
Where's my writing credit, man? Academy Award, come on.
Wow.
But yeah, again, going from sitting at a desk doing finance stuff, and then 4 years later having that experience as, in the final cut of the movie, it's a short scene,
mm-hmm.
but for me, that was confidence.
Absolutely.
That was,
some people never have that opportunity their whole career.
Yeah. So I was very grateful for that. And something that Adam said that day really stuck with me. He was like, so I asked him about that later. I was like, oh, we figured it out. You're let me do, because he just said, say whatever you want, do whatever you want, just make it real, make it real, make it real. And he explained that he watches all the auditions, no matter how small the role is, and he makes the decisions. And he says, I picked you. Why would I hamstring? Why would I diminish what I chose you for by telling you what to do?
Yeah,
I want to see what you're going to do, and then we'll morph it. Yeah, and so it was this. It was this mythically kind of powerful thing. It's like you would think somebody in that position of power would say, I know what I want to do. I'm the creative. This is what you're going to do. But he was saying, I'm not going to step on myself. I chose this person for a reason. Let me see what they bring to me.
Yeah. And that seems very based on the films that he's done.
Yeah.
Because of course some directors probably do come in and this is the box, or they're creating the box first to play in, or whatever the case,
Right.
or some writers that want or directors that want the words verbatim. But it's like having that opportunity. I remember when like directing my first like semi big thing, going in and then just, you know, trusting the team around me or the cinematographer, going to him and being like, hey, listen, like, what are you thinking on this first?
Right.
Let me see what you're thinking, because I brought you in to make me look better.
Right, right.
know?
And I mean, I think that is something that I observed from great leaders in, you know, in the business industries that I was in before as well. Because the really good ones, they are open-minded. You know, they go into the meeting and they don't have their mind made up. And that is like such a powerful thing.
Yeah.
And you observe that in every industry, and the creatives are no different. You know, if you work with the best of the best, there is not that ego. There is the, hey, let's see what happens. The excitement of it is like, let's see where this thing goes.
Yeah.